Okay, so this is Carnage. No, no, wait. It looks like Carnage though. So this is actually Alex Mercer. And fortunately, this is not a Carnage game, but it might as well be because this thing is pretty awesome. You can have all the tentacle powers, you can absorb people, you unalive people just like how Carnage would. And you can shape shift into them, which I think Carnage does most of the time. I'm not sure. So, what is this game? So this is actually a game called Prototype. It's from the 2000s era. I played a, I played this game to hell when I was a kid, and I on my crappy laptop PC, and I absolutely loved it. This is not the footage of that like from years ago. This is actually from Xbox Series X. This game was on sale, and I thought, you know what, it's time to give it a try. Now, unfortunately, it's this still being an Xbox One version game, you unfortunately cannot play it at 60 FPS. It still runs at 30 FPS. It's decent enough. I wish it was 60, but you know what? The nostalgia in me is like, you know what? Just forget all that and play the game you always loved. And as you can see, this guy doesn't pull any punches. He has quite a few different things, which will make you wonder that, wait, did action games just regress from the 2000s? Because this game is completely bonkers. So yeah, that's just one of the ability you're seeing on screen. You have claws, you have blades, you have blunt boxing glovey iron hand thing. And unlike the games of now, it doesn't have a dodge button. So you can just so you have to you can attack, you can do a heavy attack, you can jump, you can do a jump attack and a jump smash attack, and you transform. You have this really cool blade, and every see it doesn't have the most uh, what do you call it, skill level in this game, but what it does have is un what is that word? God, this is supposed to be a video and I keep forgetting words. I should really write a script though, right? So what I'm trying to say is it's the game is completely gives you okay. The thing is the game gives you awesome powers and you can just go on smashing people with it. That's it. Smashing people, slicing people, ripping people apart, throwing them, throwing objects, causing all kinds of mayhem and all this nonsense. So, and for those of you who don't know, this game was actually made by I think it was made by the same guys who made Spider-Man, the old Spider-Man games by Activision, and you can see a little bit of their DNA, right? And it's another thing is that this game doesn't you're not a superhero in this game, right? You're kind of like a you're kind of like a mix between a mini-sized Hulk with Venom powers. So basically Carnage, because Carnage can do all the things that Venom can, but he's much more leaner, doesn't it's not as bulky, and he has all these kinds of strange powers. And this game really needs a comeback because it's just pure fun. Now, this is just the first act of the game. Well, technically, this is kind of like the later part of the game, but that's the first part you play because that way you'll have experienced all the weapons, not all the weapons, like some of the weapons which they have. And just like in the old 360 game, you have to collect those orb things each time you kill an enemy. You don't have to do that, but it's definitely useful, so I would highly suggest doing that. So, what exactly is this game about, right? So, you're a guy called Alex Mercer. You basically work for an evil company. You're supposed to be someone, I'm not going to reveal who. You become a test subject, and something happens, you wake up with no memory, you find out you have a sister, you work with her to uncover the secrets. That's basically the gist of the story. All the while, defend, trying to protect yourself from the evil military that they guys have black something they have hired. And this game has a little cool mechanic. It's not like you have enemy outpost here and there. So this game has kind of like a, as far as I remember, a stealth meter where if you cause too much mayhem, they will they will get reports on you and they come to you. But you can also shapeshift. So the more powers you use, the more destruction you can cause, and the more you level up. But if you're caught doing so many of these things, they'll come and find you. So you can just, yeah, you don't need to play carefully and not at all. You can even though they find you, you can just completely annihilate them. You're basically like like an unkillable dude in this game, like in every super game. You can pick up and throw away objects. You can slice through enemies. You can grab people. You can jump with those people, throw them down, and then do a choke slam on them and completely rip their bodies apart. It's completely brutal. It's completely unnecessary, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. And I wish more games did that these days, right? So gaming nowadays has at least in my personal opinion, you're free to disagree, has become a lot more safe, I guess, because companies are not taking enough chances. So, like every game has an attack button, a light attack, a heavy attack, and a dodge button. I miss the old days of having combos with games. You know, like you press X X X, or you press X X space and Y, or you X X like light attack, heavy attack, light attack, and heavy. You alternate those things to have cool combos, right? I really miss that. Oh, and this is the weapon ability wheel. You have all these different abilities. As I said before, I played this game when I was a kid, and my laptop I don't have that footage, but this is the footage from Series X. And not only that, the left bumper gives you a left a wheel, and the right bumper gives you a right wheel. I'm not. I don't actually remember what the right ability wheel is for, but I think I'll find out eventually. And this game is currently on sale, so if you want to buy it on Xbox, you're tired with the normal games, you can totally do this. And the other thing is this game doesn't look horrible because it's a lot cleaner than you would expect it to be. Yes, when you compare it to games like Spider-Man or Arkham series, it's not gonna hold up. It didn't hold up back in the day. It's not gonna hold up right now. That's not what this game is about. I mean, can you believe the Arkham Asylum and Arkham City and Prototype were all released around the same time? No, this looks nowhere that good. But you know what? This was an open world game. This is a proper open world game. It's not like some sections are watered off, right? It's a proper open world game. You can go anywhere, and it's not completely barren. You have it's filled with people. It's filled with motor vehicles. Well, it's not the most highest resolution and higher texture detail thing. It gets it up done. It makes you feel like you're in a proper city. Yes, there are repeated models and repeated characters, but at a glance, it gives you that impression. Oh, look at the guy. This is the guy thrown right now, and his body is still here, and you can cause mayhem like this. I don't know, man. I remember back in the day, I would just cause mayhem in the entire city just because I could. It like I said before, it's like Hulk destruction games. I think they were called Hulk destruction games with Venom powers. That's exactly what this is. So definitely give this a try. It's pretty fun.